this is my Risc PC. I'm going to install a ZIDE FS podule. I got this from CJE Micros, I think they're called. Link in the description. This is a compact flash. So I tried plugging in just a normal compact flash adapter. I couldn't get it to work. So this is a separate IDE interface with a compact flash card, and they've chosen it, they've put this together, so it should all work together. Take the lid off, unplug the keyboard and mouse. So I need to put the back plane in, that's not in at the moment. And then I will install the podule, and then we'll do software configuration. Okay, there's the back plane. I only took this out because I was fiddling around inside. I had to keep taking it out, putting it back in, so I just left it out. But we're going to need this for the podule. This wire, because that's in the way. I'll just pull that out for now. It's a floppy disk connector. Is my battery, so you have to remove, if you have one of these, it's probably too late to be honest, but you have to remove the CMOS battery. Yeah, you can't be using the original CMOS battery because it leaks and then gunk goes everywhere and it destroys the motherboard. So I was lucky to find a Risc PC where that modification had already been made. Like so. And then this, I imagine, I thought there would be more support for it. Maybe I'll install on the lower one, that will work better, because it seems to be that there's a rail in there. Now this is going to be a problem. Let's just remove that for now. I might have to relocate that. Should it be upside down? So there's a notch here and a notch here. There we go. That's installed. And hopefully, is this even going to reach? Oh, just reaches like that. Why am I struggling? There we go. Right, let's see if it powers on. Oh, that's good. Now, my instructions say I need to hit F12 and do configure ZIDEFS disks 1. Okay, that worked. Now, configure ZIDE FS drive. We're going to turn this into 4 separate 500GB partitions. That may be more than we need. I think we can get away with bigger than 500 gigabytes, but let's not push our luck. Okay. And then enter. Okay. So nothing has happened so far. I imagine now I have to reboot. Let's try that. Shut down and restart. I have a grease weasel board and I've just hooked this up to my laptop for now. I have another project for this. So I'm going to put the ZIDEFS tools onto this floppy disk. So that is now there, and then I can commit pending changes to disk. So now we have the tools on this disk. The deliberate mistake before was I forgot to reconnect the floppy drives. This is how I've done it. The cable management in these cases is not that great. And now there we have it. So with this, I believe what you have to do is change the type to archive. And for that to be recognised, we need to do something. Let's try spark plug. Now we have spark plug icon. Now let's change it to archive. Now it's one of these. If I drag that here, now we've got some software, I guess, and RiscPC files. The program provides extensive information, partitioning utility, updates. ZIDEFS user guide. Okay, I will read this, I'll figure out what to do, and then I will show you how to do it. The first step is if I press F12 and type podules, I can check that we can see expansion card 0 IDE interface there. And now if we type help modules, there we go, ZIDEFS and ZIDEFS filer. I think those must come from the EEPROM that's on the card. Aha! Configured hard disk 1, configured hard drive 0. There are no configured hard drives. Before using the software, please read the guide. Well, I thought I did that. Maybe we need to do the configure again. Let's try that. Configure ZIDEFS CS1. Configure ZIDEFS drives. I'm going to try two. Let's have 1 gigabyte partitions. This is RiscPC 3.61. I think it can do it. Configure option not recognized. Yes. There is a way to copy, I believe, but I don't know which key it is. Anyway. Configure ZIDEFS drives 2. Okay, now let's run that program. Aha! Partition table, hard disk 0, yep, 2 gigabytes. Drive 4 is on master hard disk, drive 5. Okay, so half and, oh, they're 500 gigabytes each, are they? I wonder how we change the size of those. Drive 4, partition. There we go. So I imagine this has been set up for me already somehow. Drive 4 on which hard disk? Well, 0 to 0, I guess. I don't have any ZIDEFS drive 2. Now run this. Change partition table, yes. Drive 4 on which hard disk? 0. Make it 1000. Make it 1001. Write new partition table, yes. Now hard reset your computer, then initialize all your hard drives, see the guide. Okay. Hard reset, does that mean turn it off? Let's try that. We're back in and we have ZIDE. We have disks. Oh, look at this, there's things on that already. So I guess the company, CJE Micros, have put things on here. So a mistake I made. These disks, even though I've set the partitions to be a gigabyte, they're still only 500 megabyte partitions. So I need to run hform. If I go into my floppy disk, I've got ROM 3.6 version of it. Okay, so let's put this onto, the actual floppy disk so I can use this in future easily. So what it's saying here is ignore any references to ADFS. Okay, fine. If you're nervous about this, then it says answer no to do you wish to retain this shape. Then answer other to which make of hard disk, and then accept all the defaults. So let's try that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do configure ZIDEFS drives 1. Okay. And then I'm going to partition it. And I'm just going to have one partition for the whole thing. Now hard reset your computer and initialize all your hard drives. Right, let's do this. Silicon system's 2 gigabytes, so it's definitely the compact flash. So let's just say no. Which make of hard disk? Other. Choose all the defaults. No more defects. Initialize. Don't test it. Yes, bootable. Are you sure you want to do this to ADFS for a yes? Okay, it's done. It's working. And I copy boot over to it. We have to say configure file system ZIDEFS. So that tells it which file system to boot from, and then within that file system we have to say ZIDEFS drive. So there's multiple file systems with multiple drives. Now when we reboot, it should boot from the compact flash card. So it says, now it says ZIDEFS IDE. And it's booting. We don't get a disk light, we don't get a light flashing for this. And there we go, we've booted from the compact flash disk. So the only thing I want to do now is, so I'm booting from the compact flash. I just want to copy all my stuff over, just because in case the hard disk, as it's getting older, it's not going to last forever. Whereas a compact flash card, it will be a bit more robust, or at least a backup. So there we go, I've got a few more ideas for Risc PC videos. I have a Risc 710 CPU board from another machine to put in. I have a hard disk from another machine to put in. And I want to get this CD-ROM drive to work. This CD-ROM drive does not currently work, I don't know why. I've tried configuring it, but I can't get it to work. So I have another machine, I know the CD-ROM drive was working, so I'll try and set that up. Unfortunately, the other machine has a dead motherboard, so I think that machine is just going to be used to upgrade this one. And there we go, I do like RiscPC.